The first leg at the Stadio Renato Dall'Are on Thursday, April 9, 2026, pits two tactically disciplined sides against each other in the Europa League quarter-finals. Bologna has been remarkably consistent this season, averaging 5.50 corners per game at home and 9.72 total corners in their fixtures. Under Unai Emery, Aston Villa remains a corner-heavy side, averaging 4.92 corners per match with a total game average of 9.29. Statistically, 78% of Bologna's home games and 75% of Villa's away games have cleared the 7.5 corner line this season. With both teams favouring wide play, Bologna through Orsolini and Villa through their overlapping full-backs, and the high stakes of a European quarter-final, the game is set to see frequent defensive clearances and set-piece opportunities from the flag. Prediction: over 7.5 corners. The first leg of this Europa League quarter-final takes place at the Europa Park Stadion on Thursday, April 9, 2026. SC Freiburg has been exceptionally consistent in front of their home fans this season, scoring in 100% of their home fixtures across all competitions. Led by Vincenzo Grifo, who has already netted 3 goals in the tournament, Julian Schuster's men average 1.85 goals per match at home. Celta Vigo, despite their strong European run, has struggled defensively on the road, conceding in 75% of their matches this season. Statistically, Freiburg's offensive efficiency, 1.65 xG per match, and Celta's tendency to allow 1.4 goals per game away from home make it highly probable that the German side will breach the Spanish defense at least once. Prediction: Freiburg to score. The first leg at the Estádio do Dragão on Thursday, April 9, 2026, sees Portuguese giants FC Porto host English side Nottingham Forest. Porto enters this quarter-final in excellent scoring form at home, having netted in 100% of their Europa League matches in Portugal this season. Statistically, Porto averages 1.86 goals per match overall and is currently on a strong run with 4 wins in their last 5 outings. Nottingham Forest has been the surprise package of the tournament, but they have shown defensive vulnerabilities away from home, conceding in 58% of their fixtures. With Porto's home dominance and top performers like Rodrigo Moura and Samu Aguilar consistently finding the net, the Dragons are highly likely to score at least once against a Forest side that has kept only 1 clean sheet in their last 4 European road trips. Prediction: Porto to score. The first leg at the Campo de Futebol de Vallecano on Thursday, April 9, 2026, features a high-intensity matchup between two teams with strong corner statistics. Rayo Vallecano has been one of the most prolific corner-winning teams in Spain this season, averaging 6.56 corners per game, with their home matches often exceeding a total of 11 corners due to their direct, wing-based attacking style. AEK Athens is equally active from the flag, averaging 5.78 corners per match in their domestic and European campaigns. Statistically, Rayo's matches have cleared the 7.5 corner line in over 80% of their home fixtures this season. With both sides relying heavily on wide players like Alvaro Garcia and Aboubakary Koita to stretch the play, the tactical setup is primed for a high volume of set pieces and defensive clearances. Prediction: over 7.5 corners. The first leg at Selhurst Park on Thursday, April 9, 2026, sees Crystal Palace hosting Italian side Fiorentina in a historic European quarter-final. Palace enters this fixture in formidable home form, remaining unbeaten in their last 4 matches at Selhurst Park, W2D2, and carrying a 6-match unbeaten streak in the Conference League. Statistically, the Eagles have shown great defensive resilience, keeping clean sheets in key moments, while their offensive transition through players like Eberechi's remains a threat. Fiorentina, though experienced in Europe, has historically struggled on English soil, winning only once in their last 5 visits to the UK, D1L3. Given Palace's high win probability at home, roughly 38.6% to 41% depending on the market, and the intense atmosphere expected in London, a narrow home victory is the most likely outcome for the first leg. Prediction: Crystal Palace to win. The first leg at the Mew Arena on Thursday, April 9, 2026, brings together two sides with consistent corner-winning trends. Mainz 05 has maintained a strong disciplinary and tactical shape this season, with their matches averaging 8.90 total corners. At home, Mainz typically earns over 5 corners per game, utilizing a high-pressing system that forces defensive blocks. Strasbourg, currently sitting in the upper half of League One, averages 8.76 total corners per match, with an away average of 4.36 corners earned. Statistically, both teams have cleared the 7.5 corner line in the majority of their European fixtures this season. Given the high stakes of a continental quarter-final and the tendency for both teams to play through the wings, a total of 8 or more corners is the most likely outcome for this encounter. Prediction: over 7.5 corners. The first leg of this quarter-final on Thursday, April 9, 2026, features two sides with a strong history of high-scoring European ties. Shakhtar Donetsk reached this stage after a thrilling 4-3 aggregate victory over Lech Poznan, proving their ability to find the net despite playing home matches at a neutral venue. Statistically, Shakhtar has seen over 1.5 goals in 71% of their matches this season, averaging 2.24 goals per game. AZ Alkmaar has been even more explosive, coming off a dominant 6-1 aggregate win over Sparta Prague. The Dutch side averages 2.00 goals per match, with an impressive 81.6% of their fixtures clearing the 1.5 goal threshold. Given AZ's attacking momentum and Shakhtar's offensive consistency in the knockout phases, a minimum of 2 goals is a highly probable outcome for this clash. Prediction: over 1.5 goals.